this is my first attempt in addressing your university. So I was invited by my friend, Lieutenant Commander Anirudh from Indian Navy. Actually, when I was in class 9, I happened to meet one of my father's. He was an IAS officer. So I got 2 or 3 opportunities to interact with him, and I could see his problem-solving attitude, his humble nature, the way he used to interact people, the kind of respect that he gathered from the people. These kind of things actually really interested me in the work he was doing. So I still remember when I was going back once after meeting him, I asked my father about what work he does. So that was the first time my father told me that he's an IAS officer and he's doing this work and this. So I was actually asking him more about the exam, how you clear it and things like that. And then I told him suddenly that I would want to become an IAS then. If this is the kind of work they're doing, engaging with public and getting so much of satisfaction in helping out people. As I told you, I don't have any family member till now in civil services. So ये रास्ता जो था सिविल सर्विसेज का मुझे खुद बनाना था. Reading newspapers is very important. When I was preparing for the exam, I concentrated on 2 newspapers. One was Hindu and another was the Indian Express. Okay, and besides that, I had one magazine called Yojana and another one Competition Wizard. So ये 4 चीजें I used to always do it. When would I do it? Okay, so I will say the sooner the better. The sooner the better. UPSC syllabus is a vast sea, okay? And you should, the UPSC syllabus covers everything under the sun. So you should make sure that you start off early. And how will you do that? With your work. If you are a student, for example, right now you are already studying engineering or any other course, I suppose. 2-3 hours in a day, you always dedicate to the UPSC preparation. Ek to newspaper reading start karo. And second important thing that you should do is start with the NCERT books. Those 2 things you should just start off right away. So jab tak tumhari engineering complete hogi, you are already done with the base work. Uske baad jo main books hai, wo sab you can handle it. Okay. So the sooner the better. In UPSC there is no substitute to hard work. And the fortune will only favor the brave. Very, 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 very happy. Mostly because I could sense that pride in my parents, that happiness and satisfaction in my parents' eye. I think, I just forgot about all the hard work I have done because I saw my parents so happy after a long time. So when you feel demotivated with your preparation, you always think what kind of happiness and what kind of social standing you will have once you clear this exam, how you are going to make positive difference to your society and how you will be really respected by people. When I'm doing the repatriation exercises now, you told me how I feel and to share a small anecdote. I think, the most important anecdote would be that, when I am doing certain things for Indians, right now to repatriate them from Myanmar to India, because we are going to have Vande Bharat missions from Myanmar very soon. We are having a mission on 24th. We are having a flight on 24th, 27th and 29th. Maybe you will be able to see those things on social media, on Twitter and everything. So we are sending these people. So, it is, you feel yourself with such immense satisfaction in helping out your own countrymen in a foreign land. Because for every small thing, they will come to you and they come to you with a hope to get help from you. And you are sitting on the chair in a commanding position to be able to help them. Once they reach India and they just send me like a WhatsApp message, thank you, ma'am, or something. It is not the acknowledgement that I'm looking for, it is the satisfaction that fills me after a hard work. When I actually feel that people have reached their destination well, in good health, safe and sound. I feel this is the best prize I get of being a civil servant, the satisfaction that I get after doing my work and satisfaction I get from Indians who come back and later thank me and things like that. I really feel elated with all these things. I mean, I actually do not look for acknowledgement also, but then when I hear that they have all reached safely and they are in their houses and things like that, I really feel happy with my work, really. This exam is a difficult exam, but once you clear this exam, this is going to really transform your life for good. I just remember that, here people have coronavirus, so they are going through a lockdown. So many people are complaining that we are being locked down in the houses for 2 months and all. But I have also locked down myself earlier for this exam, and it was a self-imposed lockdown, and I'm telling you, hard work didn't kill me. Hard work didn't kill me. I am sitting in front of you. So don't ever shy from doing hard work. This exam will transform you as a person. India is a very beautiful country, and the hard work that you do is a very small price to pay to work for your beautiful country for the rest of your life.
Just 500 feet or 700 feet above, I ejected from the aircraft. And when I ejected, then I realized that every phase, what I am going through, let it be the aircraft flying or the second phase after ejection, nothing is easy, because second phase when I ejected, my life raft was not there with me. I don't know, because of some technical fault. So aircraft was not with me first time. Second time, my life raft, which saved me in the sea, it was not there with me. I could see everyone overhead me trying to look out for me, but they were not able to see me, because at sea waves are very high, sea state is not good. It is very difficult to pinpoint a person at sea. And so for 40 minutes, I kept looking at the aircraft, helicopter. They were going above me. I was waving hand and trying to call them, but they were not able to see me. And if I would have delayed first the ejection part also by 2 seconds, I would have been in the water and not present here, not alive. If I would have delayed my inflating of rifraft for 5 minutes, I would not have been with everyone. I would have been at sea somewhere and striving to survive. But luckily for fighter flying, it is time basis. Everything comes, every action you have to take in seconds. So that mind has to run so fast to survive, to take action, to fly, to fire, to do everything. We have only seconds. So that's my story.